Hey folks, welcome back to Minute Watch, and this is a Seiko 5 SNKL07. And I got this little watch specifically to put on this black band here, black strap. I had this laying around and I was like, okay, I need to put this on a watch. So I bought this watch specifically for this band. Who does that shit? Anyway, I do. I'm sure I'm not the only one who has done that. This watch has a beautiful blue dial. It is just subtle and deep blue, and it really makes me happy. And even though I know I'm wearing a cheap watch when I wear this watch, I still really like to wear it. It feels good. Not the most detailed case. Just very basic case. It's got a nice little crown guard protruding out of the case, and it makes it feel a little bit bigger. There's no special design on this on the crown. Very basic. Let's get this going. Let's get this going so we can get the movement going. Okay. There you go. The movement. That's second hand is sweeping. It's typical Seiko 5 sweeper. And it uses the 7S26 movement, 7S26 automatic movement, and it's made in Malaysia. I'm not sure where this watch is entirely made or put together. It's probably put together in Malaysia as well. I'm gonna say Malaysia or China. It has a mineral crystal front and a mineral crystal display back, and you can see the 7S26 movement isn't too bad. It's not the greatest movement to look at, but it is not bad. There's very minor detailing here and there, but there's nothing too rough about it. I've seen crappier looking movements on more expensive watches, but it's acceptable. It's something neat to show your friends or family. But yeah, let's see. Gosh, this watch was really cheap. $58 off of Amazon. However, like I said, I bought this watch for the strap, so it came with the metal bracelet. And I'm gonna show you the metal bracelet that came with it. So this is what came with this watch. It is a super shiny, very tapered bracelet. It goes from 18 to about 15 and a quarter, or 15.75 millimeters. So I don't like that taper. It was too much. I didn't really care anyway because I knew I was gonna put it on a different strap. But just in case you wanted to buy this watch and use the bracelet, that's what I feel about it. It is really blingy. With that center really shines up the watch. And it is a folded bracelet, and we can see there. There you go. There, I think you can see it. There you can see the folds in the sides, and of course the folds underneath. It's a folded bracelet. To me, folded bracelets are a pain in the ass to change or to remove the links. They are kind of a pain in the ass. So typical Seiko 5 bracelet fanfare here. And just overall a cheapy bracelet, but that's what you get. That's what you pretty much get when you buy any sub $100 Seiko 5. So you're gonna get some cheapy bracelet like that. Some are really good, but this one is, in my opinion, it's rubbish. So I would definitely plan on getting a different strap or even a different bracelet for this watch should you get it. I think it's worth it. This is a very nice watch. Would you not agree? When I got this watch, rather, I noticed the edges were a little bit rough around the outside of the case. So I just gave it a quick buffing, and that fixed that problem. It's really nice. Nothing really special about the movement. It's not a screwed down crown. It's not hackable, which means you can't stop the second hand. You just get to adjust the time and the day and the date. That's it. So because it's also not a screw down crown, You can probably only get this watch splashed with water, and that's about it. I would not submerge this watch. That'll be the end of it, I think, if you submerge this watch. It's only water resistant to about 50 meters, which basically means splashes only. I would not go in the water. Let's see. It's all automatic movement, so it has to, you have to move it around. Sometimes I just can't brain. Sometimes my brain just shuts off. Watch dimensions. Let's take a look at the dimensions of the watch here, shall we? And we shall bust out the caliper of justice. I would like to take this moment to thank this user right here, Bing, who has taught me a little bit more about calipers and how to use them, and I thank you very much for that. It helps a lot. Helps out a lot. And I hope you weren't expecting somebody that was gonna kind of be a jerk to you, but nope. I thought that information was awesome. Thank you. So I'm gonna measure the case to the crown guard. I'm actually gonna use this part right now. It's gonna be. I don't want to get it too close because that part's like sharp. So to the crown guard is about 39.25, a little bit over 39 millimeters. So now I'm going to measure the approximate roundness of the case to give you a better idea of what kind of size you're buying when you get this watch. Thank you for messaging me, bro. Jeez, sorry about that. So you're looking at a little bit over 37 millimeters for the actual case. It's probably 37. That's the size of this watch. So it's on the smaller side. We're going to look at the lug width now. Okay. Now this really comes in handy, but I don't want to scratch the inside of the case. Lug width is 20 millimeters. Let me get that close so you can see. Lug width is 20 millimeters. Can you see it? All right. Let's go with the thickness. Watch thickness is just a little over 10 millimeters, 10.68 millimeters. So it's not a very large watch. It's actually on the small side. I'll put it on later for you. So I'm just going to give it a little bit wipe here while I think about other things. Okay. Now here's what I really, really love about this watch. And to get the full effect of this watch and what I want you to see, I'm going to change the ISO setting to reflect what I'm actually seeing in this light box. So right now it's on ISO 1600, and that's more what I'm actually seeing because I put it on ISO 200 because I like it. It's a lot of bright lights in here. So I'm going to turn off those lights. I'm going to give this watch a nice little charge of LED goodness. And the lume, this lume is my favorite part of this watch. And oh, by the way, I have calculated the power reserve at 46 hours, so it's pretty standard for the Seiko 5. And boom, there it is. Check out that lumage. This watch is excellent lume. It stays glowing strongly for a while, and then it slowly tapers off and lasts all night. So look at that. Isn't that nice? That is a nice thing to see right there. Alright, so we're gonna turn it back down to ISO 200 and turn back on the lights. And I'm gonna put on this watch. Let's see, here we go. Put it on my wrist. A tiny little wrist. Okay. So there you have it. What's that from? But yeah, it wears very well. I must say, it wears very well, even on my tiny little wrist there. I got like a 6.5 to about 6.8 inch wrist, depending on day, what I'm eating, whatever. But so Yeah, it doesn't look half bad, does it? This is a nice looking watch. I would recommend this watch if you want to get somebody a cool little gift, you know, or for yourself. Okay, thanks for watching.